everyone, hope you're okay. Just a little update from the kitchen. We did get to the allotment in between the snowstorms. Unfortunately we couldn't get there on Sunday, it was just too cold and we just wouldn't have been able to do anything. So I thought it was time to crack on with my tomatoes, getting my onions in. I'm going to grow from set this year. I didn't do that last year and they weren't great, to be honest, so I'm going to try them from set. Just a little update on my sweet peppers. I put 6 in and I've got 5, so they're coming up quite long. Sorry about the light, it was really sunny today, which is ironic because it's not weekend. I am expecting the cat just to pop out at any time. We got a new cat at weekend and he's just hiding, so occasionally he'll just pop out. I'm going to be putting my sets in here. I've already put the compost in just because you don't want to watch me doing that. So I've already given them a good check over, just make a bit of a hole and just pop them in. Quite easy really. Some people put them straight outside. I might do a bit of both, to be honest. See what happens. Sometimes the birds come down and think that the little worms sticking out the ground. So you never can be. You never can be too sure. I've got quite a lot of these. I'll probably see, we're thinking of setting up a share table at our allotments. Previously, well, the allotment we took over was for a charity called Minds, where people went and did work and they sold food, they used the food for the cafe, and I'm not sure if they've moved on or it closed down, but we've got a really big communal shed and we've got a really big communal greenhouse. It's just too big and too vast for it to be an allotment. So we've decided to clear it out, and there's a big notice board in there, and if we've got spare things for people just to take. So the onions are in. I'm going to do the same with my white onions as well. I went to Aldi's today, I probably shouldn't have done. And the windowsill greenhouse, it's really good and it's $1.99. They come out in little sections like this, so you can do different things, you can move them about. There's like a little tray underneath, so it like you can catches your excess water, and also you get a lid. So I'm going to pop the tomatoes in there. I'm only going to do 12 today. The variety that I'm doing is Moneymaker. Now it says sow from January through to May, which isn't a great guideline, but I'm going to start them off at home and they'll be in the greenhouse. If we get the extra plot of land up at the top that you will have seen on previous videos, then I'm going to do both. I have got a lot of extra seeds, so I might buy a couple of plants as well. So I'm going to be popping them outside if we get the extra space. So try and get into it. I know they do really small, so yes, they are small. Teddy titty. I've got a little seed shaker pot that you can put them in, but it's at the allotment. So 2 more and then I will have done 12. I think that's enough for now for starting off at home. Don't want to be overrun. tomatoes. We've got quite a big greenhouse, so I do have like my chilies, peppers, and lots of other things in there. So I'm going to give them a bit of a water as well, and don't forget to pop a label on. I've just got this nice little pot. It was £1 from Homebase when I was shopping around, and it's just got like a saucer attached. So I'm going to put some night scented stock. We have got a pond area with quite a big flower bed area. We've got some nice rocks there. We've got a few pots with plants in that my daughter did last year. So I've sown some lupins. We've got some sweet peas. I've got some cosmos, and I've got a few other flowers to do. I would go mad with flowers, but until the 1st of April, when we find out if we've got the other allotment. Wow, these are really tiny. They're like smaller than sesame seeds. Not quite sure how many to put in, so I'm just going to sprinkle a few around. I'd like to do some for outside as well on the decking at home, like you say, get that really nice, that nice smell from them. I've never done them before. So also out on my travels, I found a cucumber grow kit from Wilko's. I've never done cucumbers before because we didn't get the greenhouse till August, so let's have a look what we get inside. Usually you find that the compost is always quite dry, and I think, and this was £2, so you can reuse the pot. You get the seeds. Chinese Slangen cucumber salad. Ooh. So I would, doesn't come with any instructions. Doesn't say what the compost is. As always, it is quite dry, so these in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. You get 8 seeds, so I'm going to put all 8 in. I think it's big enough, and they can always be moved on. Make sure you give it a good dampening down because it is really dry. And sprinkle some over the top. Make sure there's a bit of contact there. And I'm just going to keep these in the conservatory. See what we get. 8's probably a little bit too much, but I'm not sure how many you get off the plant. If you've got any experience with cucumbers, we just use them in salads. That's all we really use them for. The children like them, so they'll have them with most meals during the summer. So it could be a good, for £2, it could be a good money saving thing, because you find you get the really long ones, you use half of it, you come to use it, it's also gone soggy. I think I watched a video about a lunchbox variety, which looked quite cute because they were small. I don't think I'd do outside ones because the skin, I'd probably have to peel the skin off, so it's a bit too much faffing about. So we'll see. It's got like a little hole in the top, like a money box. This one, the one that the peppers are in, has just got a little lid. So in the daytime, I open the lid. At night time, I shut the lid. Going to have to start hardening things off and wait till the greenhouse temperature is, you know, a little bit higher before I can take things up there. So that's just about it today. I'm going to crack on with my white onions, have a bit of a tidy round, and make sure I give everything a good water, and don't forget to label. Catch you soon. Bye.